All right, happy blessed Sunday to you all. Thanks for joining me. I remain your wonderful host, world famous Abraham. Um, for today, we're supposed to be having a music creative. For this particular time, we're supposed to be hosting a show tagged Creative Screed, and of which I'm supposed to be having a creative named Smoothie on this program, but due to some personal reasons, I don't know, it's not live with us yet. So I just want to run through some things and talk about music promotion and how you can also put out music, run ads, and reach out to a wider audience. So I just wanted to pay a rapt attention to every single thing I'll be saying in this live video, and do well to also share this video after watching this video. Do well to share it to your friends, to your contact list. You don't know who might get enlightened about all what I'm going to say, so I would quickly run through all of this. um, I would say music promotion is a critical or crucial step that follows the production of music and its distribution on streaming platforms. You get I said music promotion is a crucial or critical step that follows the production of music and its distribution on streaming platforms. So music promotion starts when your track, your EP, your album is ready and its release strategy is prepared, its promotional strategy is ready and prepared. So the important thing here is to think in short, medium, and long term. That means developing a solid strategy and knowing in advance what budget you will be able to invest in the promotion of your music. Knowing the budget is very, very essential to avoid you getting stuck during promotion. So for me, I would especially advise you to create a very, very simple promotional calendar or promotional strategy, or a release rather, from 1 month before the release, so you'll be prepared for promotion. You understand? So you'll be prepared for promotion. So at least before a 1 month interval to your release, you should prepare a promotional plan, a promotional calendar, a promotional strategy, as well as a budget. You get, as well as a budget, writing the steps of your music promotion as well as a budget. You should allocate a budget to each of these steps and maximize your chances of getting the visibility your music deserves. Again, you don't just relax after writing promotional strategies or promotional steps to promote your music and then you just relax and rest. No, you should also allocate budget, like monetary budget, to the promotion of your song. So while doing that, while doing that, um, you should also plan proper, because this video is particularly talking about how to use ads, like sponsored ads, to get your music to a more wider audience. You get, so after writing all of that, so in this podcast, in this video, this vlog, I will give you some tips to help you prioritize your music promotional strategy and use the most effective tools according to your budget for promotion for sponsored ads. So um Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, and many more are platforms where you can run ads and get a wider visibility for your music. You get, so to stand out from the crowd, an artist must present wherever makes sense. They must put out something that is catchy, that can penetrate the mainstream music. So because the competition in the music scene is very, 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 very tough. It's a very tough one. Sincerely, I won't lie to you, it's a very, very tough one. So you have to prepare yourself for it. So the competition, like I said, is very tough, and all of these platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, that I mentioned, they're evolving very, 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 very fast. They're evolving very, very fast. You get, and you have to follow and be followed, and you have to understand the trends. You have to understand the trends all by yourself. You have to understand the trends. So to learn more about harnessing the power of social media, I would suggest you still follow me up on what I want to say. So there are few of the techniques I wrote out to, because I write a lot, I put out content a lot. So sometimes there are ideas that come just because I don't want to forget them and want to go through them accordingly. I tend to write them down. So I'll be reading out, or I'll be reading through some of the things I wrote down. So here are just two techniques of music promotion that can help you boost your visibility on the internet and advertising on social networks and influencers. So the first is promote your music with sponsored ads. Promote your music with sponsored ads. Promote your music with influencers, social media influencers that are involved with music promotion. You get, they mustn't be like very top-notch influencers, but as far as such person can influence the social media space and give you results, that's okay by me. So promote your music with sponsored ads, Facebook ads and Google ads, Facebook or Instagram ads. And you see, Facebook ads allow you to create ads on Facebook and Instagram as well at the same time. And it's not so much a question of budget, but more of a question of targeting your audience. So you can quickly reach out to thousands of people and keep them interested if you aim right. So the priority in terms of music promotion via Facebook ads is therefore to define your objectives. So the while running ads, are you planning to get new followers on social media, or you want to boost the numbers of your listings or of your streams on your songs? So you should be very, 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 very you should be very, very particular about what you want to do while you are running the ads on social media platforms like Facebook or Instagram. Are you trying to get new people to follow you and follow you up on social media platforms, or you are trying to get people to go to stream your music and boost your streams, your followings on those streaming platforms? So rather than sponsoring an already existing post on your page on Facebook or Instagram, I advise you learn as much as possible about the business manager, Facebook business manager. So Facebook's platform that allows you, that's I'm making a definition of the business manager, is a Facebook platform that allows you to create an infinite number of advertising content and format adapted to both Facebook and Instagram. So you should also know that the visual quality of your content is very, very important and paramount on is very, very important and paramount. So your time, you should spend more time having a good graphics for your song, or a quality video for your song. If not, in most cases, Facebook or Instagram will tend to reduce sponsored ads. You get, so you should be very, 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 very careful about the kind of artwork or video content you are running sponsored ads for. You get, so you should make sure the graphics and the clips, video clips, should be very, very good to be used for an ad. So to know the step by steps on how to create sponsored content, I'll suggest you read my guide on how to promote your music on Facebook and Instagram ads. I actually did some contribution to Mr. Motun Sounds. I did a contribution to one of his books titled Your Market and Marketing. So I want you to actually reach out to him, or reach out to me in my DM to get the book. And I also did something about sponsored ads and how to get a wider audience with sponsored ads on a book I put out sometimes last year, tagged mistakes artists make while releasing new music. So I want you to reach out to me to get any of those books I just listed. So even with a total budget of 5,000 naira and above for a single, it's possible to get great results with careful targeting and quality content, like I made mention earlier. So if you have determined your target or your target audience, a budget of only 400 naira per day for a well targeted Instagram story can get you started. For an Instagram post, it's better to sponsor videos rather than pictures or photos. And for Facebook, it's better to sponsor pictures in most cases, but videos also go a long way. But for Instagram particularly, it's much more better to sponsor videos than pictures. You understand? So I made mention of ads and influencers that are great ways to get your music out there. I'll be talking about different ads that you can also do, because I've just made mention of Facebook and Instagram ads. So I'm boiling it down to Google ads. See, most people use Google every day, and YouTube is one of the best ways to discover new music. But I guess most music artists don't know what Google ads really is, and they don't really know how it works. So why not try out Google ads and use it to get your music known? Again, what's your objective about using the ads? Google ads work on cost per click basics. I know you may not know what cost per click is, but it works based on cost per click. So this means that you would only be charged when you use Google ads, cost per click. This means that you will only be charged for your advertising when someone clicks on it. So you can set a budget per day not to be exceeded. So the more relevant your content seems to people, the better you are positioned on Google and YouTube, and the less you pay. So that's why it is important to define your target audience. So for artists, the focus should be mainly on YouTube. For music artists, YouTube should be your major focus because they offer the most interesting results to increase your audience. You can highlight your clip directly with an in-stream placement, for example, placed before another video, so or in search results on YouTube to make it gain views easily. So this is a technique used by all well-established labels, music labels. So you have the ability to target other YouTube channels, specific videos, and etc. So in a very precise and short way, it is important to target precisely and do tests in order to maximize the chances that the preview of your clip is shown to the right audience who will act upon seeing it, who will like, who will comment, and who would also subscribe to your channel and become a fervent fan, a loyal fan. So you can start with a few of ten of thousands and raise your budget to maybe 100,000, but you can start with the 5,000, the 10,000, the 20,000, the 50,000, the 30,000, the 15, 60,000 for Google ads. You get? So Google ads can run within 1 week, 2 weeks, a month, and depending on your budget. So Google ads also make it possible to highlight content in search engines and banner on other websites, but the interest remains limited for highlighting a track or clip. So once you run the ads, make sure you are very, 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 very particular about your target audience. You should be very, very particular about your target audience while running an ad. So it's much more better if you propose a collaboration to an artist who is better known than you. Maybe an artist who has a larger fan base, who has a wider audience or a wider reach than you, and has been involved with running ads and all of that. Or ask them to share your music, and above all, make sure that your music is of high quality. Then once again, spend time writing your pitch and try to ask the question, why would this artist want to give me a boost? If you manage to answer it, then You have nothing to lose by explaining directly to the artist why it will be great to accept it and why it will mean what it will mean to both of you or them. So boiling down again to influencers, like I said, influencers on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, particularly, and maybe Likey or Trailer, if you want, if you choose to. So seek out influencers who correspond to your musical style or your genre of music and who can help you reach your target audience. Maybe someone who loves to dance or can dance to your music, someone who talks about music and can talk about your music and can also use your music on the background of their maybe video or their podcast, just as you can hear a music playing beneath this video right now. It's a video from Sida titled The Little Mary, and you can hear that. So you can reach out to an influencer to also do search for you, maybe use your video, your song as a background clip for their videos on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, or reach out to a TikTok influencer that can dance to your music or do a challenge or duet with that music. So you can reach out to several persons who are influencers on different platforms. So, and if they really enjoy what you do, some may accept to do it for free, but most persons would ask you to pay a token. Maybe some of them are already popular influencers and have a very large fan base, so some of them may ask you to pay a very large amount of money. And why some persons, once they like the song and it's fine with them, they'll do it for free. So you never can tell who would do such for you, and some persons will definitely help you to negotiate your budget and kindly work with your budget. Why some may not really want to work with your budget, because they already have a price tag for influencing a product, a brand, or a business. So, and you'll find out that subsequently, once they use your content, you'll find out that some other persons may get interested in that. Maybe some other influencers that follow them, or some other people that follow them on that space, maybe like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, will definitely make use of your content too for videos and all of that. So you get, so ask for their price tags. If they have a price tag, maybe they are a very big influencer, ask for their price tag and see if it's possible to actually get them to influence your sound and influence your music and put it out to their followers or their audience. And you see your music doing well on those spaces. So like I said earlier, this time was supposed to be for Creative Creed with Smoothie, a music artist from Kano, but due to some unforeseen issues or circumstances, he was not able to come up here online for us to have this section with him. So I just had to quickly run through this, you get, just to enlighten and help somebody out, somebody having doubt on whether to run ads or reach out to influencers. Yes, you can actually do that, but if you don't have a budget for influencers, you can up your game with running Google ads, Twitter ads, Instagram ads, Facebook ads, and see how your music is going to fly within the space of a short time. But make sure your budget is a big one, but you can still start with a smallest budget and do things step by step. You don't have to be in a hurry or rush through things, and so that you don't get into a mess. So do enjoy your music journey and have a blessed new week. Thank you for joining this video. Thank you so much.